Yo. What it do? It is your boy Youngest in Charge coming to you guys today with another video like usual. All my contact links are in my YouTube bio. Shouldn't have a problem finding out how to contact me, you guys. Today, just discussing, following up on the little video I made, before this about my apartment packages. So if you're trying to get into a new apartment, correct? The best route to go, I mentioned this in the last video, depends on what your personal credit looks like. Now, if you have collections and things that are bringing it down, what's the score like? That's something you need to know. What's the score like? Do you have income, verifiable income? If you have verifiable income, having a low score on your personal credit doesn't necessarily affect your ability to get approved. It will at higher end places, more luxury places, but for basic places it's not going to really have much effect. But you're still, if you have things bringing down your credit, if your score is say in the low 500s or even in the 500s, that's pretty low. And if you don't have high income, you're gonna have a problem getting approved at certain places. Now, it just depends on where you're trying to go, what city you're in. Different cities have different requirements, different landlords. Like if you're in Atlanta has decent different apartment picks. So I wouldn't say Atlanta. Miami's very expensive. So if you don't have the right credit or the right income, it's going to be hard to get approved. But one thing you can get approved. Thing is, you don't really need, even if you have bad credit, really what you need is a blank. If you at least have a blank, you'll be able to get approved for something, but you're going to have the income to verify it. Now, if you don't have the income and the credit is bad, guys, that's where the CPN Apartment Package comes in, right? Because with that, we can build your credit score up. We can build you a blank, same name CPN, right? So it's going to be a CPN that's in the same name, same date of birth, same information, public record information as your real, whoever you are, your real identity, right? But we're going to be making a CPN attached to it. So when we make the CPN, you're going to have a blank credit file attached to your name, a fresh blank credit file. After that, we're going to add 2 trade lines and a rental primary on there. The 2 trade lines are added to boost the score up to around 750. So when you put 2 trade lines on there, that's strictly what trade lines are for. They're strictly to boost the score on your credit profile. So if we put 2 trade lines on there, it'll boost it up to around 750, maybe 740 to 780 range, I'll say. And then we put the rental primary on there, guys, just to give your credit profile credibility, lender's credibility. It shows that you've had a place before, you paid all your bills on time, you're credible, you're a reliable person. With having that on there, you won't need income. You won't need to have verified income because you have a good history. It's like, it's like having credit in the street or something. If you run off on a plug, that's going to stain your name with other plugs. But if you pay the plug, the word spreads, right? Same with credit. That's basically what credit is, just your street cred, but your credit history in the real world, your business credit, whatever you want to call it. When you have good credibility, good history, people don't rely that much on your income. They know that you're doing whatever you got to pay the bills. You paid your bills last time, so you know what I'm saying. Someone I was talking to earlier, they're asking a lot of questions about just like itty-bitty things, and I'm like, look, the creditors, the lenders, they don't care about all that shit. They make their money off getting these accounts signed. People sign into these accounts. They're not really looking to not approve people. They're looking to approve people. They want to approve people. You just have to have the right shit built. You can't be somebody that's not going to pay them back, because that's not somebody they want to approve, because they're not going to make any money off of it. They're going to lose money. Nobody wants to lose money, right? So when it comes to these places, you got to know they want to approve people. They just want to approve the right people. They're going to make their money back, so they think. So we got to make sure that our profiles look that way. They fit that mold. That way we get approved. We don't want to get denied for shit. We want to get approved. So really all you need is those 2 trade lines and that rental primary, guys. And you're going to have that done. Now, like I mentioned in the last video, that's going to take probably up to 2 weeks max to build, waiting for the trade lines and the rental primary to post. Remember, with the rental primary, whatever amount of rent you put on there, I think up to like $8,500 without having to be approved will post. So keep that in mind. But the higher you go, they're going to ask for more docs. So I always tell people to keep it below like $4,500, because they're not going to ask for documents for that. But if you try to say your rent's like 7 bands, they're going to be like, okay, where are you living? You know what I'm saying? So show proof of that before they'll let us report it. So make sure, guys, when you guys send me the info that you want to have reported, it's not info that's just, sounds too made up. Make sure it sounds believable. Some 2,500, 3,500, okay. 4,500 is a little bit on the higher end. 5 bands, you must be living in like a condo or some shit, or in like a nice ass city. where the shit's expensive. But my apartment packages, guys, we guarantee to be finished within 2 weeks. So make sure you cut yourself out enough time to allot for 2 weeks for us from start to finish. Us try merging the file, us doing the public records, us adding the trade lines and the primaries. Now with the same name CPN, that's what we do and what we recommend everybody get when they get in the CPN package or the car package, right? We're gonna do that in the same name so you can use your real identification, your real ID. Unless you already have a car or something in your real ID, then what you need to do is go to the DMV and request a new ID. Most states allow you just to get a new ID. Just say you lost it and they'll get you a new one. It depends on what state. Some states print them out same day, like right when you go on the line. You'll have a new ID, new picture, you can update your address. So now you'll have a second ID type shit. And you can either use the old one or the new one. If you already have an account under the old one, just use the new one you just got. And you can keep doing that. You can do that next month. Get you a new ID, new driver's license number, and then update the address as well. But that's how you guys do that with the ID part. And we can make you your documents that, well, let me not say that because my last channel got deleted for documents. So, all right, y'all. That's my apartment package, y'all. 2 trade lines, 1 rental primary on the same name CPN, up to 2 weeks to finish. Make sure you give yourself time, you know, for that time frame. It's gonna be a 750 score plus, be in your same name. That way you can go and apply. And I will help you guys out with the application process. Our best place to go is just look on apartments.com, or sometimes Zillow will have apartments, but apartments.com is pretty good. Sometimes you have to pay that application fee, so make sure you guys have that in mind. Some apartments require an application fee that's like non-refundable, usually like 50 bucks, maybe 20 bucks, just depends on the place. It could be higher, so keep that in mind too with your application process. After the CPN, you can go ahead and apply. Then, like I said, the application fee, I'll walk you guys through. If they ask you for docs, I'll help you guys make that, cook that up myself. But make sure you hit your boy up. You need that bag? You ready to change your life? Who you gonna tap in with? To get money, boys? You know we're gonna get you right? All right, man, make sure y'all safe while y'all is stacking that paper. It is your boy Youngest. I'm gonna be at y'all with the next video, okay? All right, boys. Dang, nigga.